He was way older than me. He was about 18-ish. I was 13 years old. He started asking me for like nudes of mine. And he said that I'm your boyfriend, you should trust me. So if you're not gonna give me nudes, it means that you don't trust me. And we broke up, and then the pictures got leaked online. Growing up for me wasn't easy. I used to be really skinny as a kid, and that used to worry my parents a lot. So they started getting like, all these supplements and whatnot, try to make me eat to gain my appetite. So it actually worked out, but it worked out more than it's supposed to. I started overeating and I started becoming obese at the age of about 7-ish. At the age of 7, I entered my first primary school, and it was really tough for me because I didn't know how to speak any other language besides English. I was brought up in an English-speaking household despite living with Indian parents. It was really tough for me to make friends because I couldn't really communicate well, and also my weight became a factor for bullying. I started getting bullied. They started calling me things like, oh, you're like a smelly Indian, and you're ugly, you're fat. And it was really tough because I'm the type of person where I'm an introvert back then, and it was difficult for me to come out of my nutshell and talk to people. So I made my first Facebook account when I was 13. There was this one guy I met online who, like, probably my first ever guy friend on Facebook, I would say. He started talking to me, and like we made friends, and he was friends with my other friends as well, like on social media. We've never met each other at all. We've always talked about meeting each other, but it's never happened until today. And like after about 3 to 4 months-ish, he told me that he liked me and that he wanted to get together with me in a relationship. I was thinking like, why not just give it a shot and see if it actually works out with this person. And he was way older than me. He was about 18-ish. I was 13 years old. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Things started escalating really quickly. Like the starting of our relationship was always flowery. But then over time, he started behaving a little bit weird. He started trying to talk dirty to me, I would say, like slight dirty stuff, and I wasn't really comfortable with it because he started asking me for like nudes of mine. And he said that oh, I'm so far away from you, we can't really meet each other, and I need something to make me attracted to you, stuff like this. And I wasn't comfortable at all. I kept telling him like, this man kept harassing me, saying that, oh, we're in a relationship, I'm your boyfriend, you should trust me. So if you're not gonna give me nudes, it means that you don't trust me, and our relationship won't work like this. So out of the pressure of like, oh my god, he's gonna leave. If he leaves, I won't have anyone. It's gonna be so embarrassing if he breaks up with me and whatnot. I decided like, okay, let's just send a picture, like a semi-nude one. And that was what I did. He told me that, okay, you know what, I'm gonna just like look at it and I'm just gonna delete it. And I told him, make sure you delete it, do not keep it in your phone. After a few months, he couldn't cope up being with me. So we broke up, and then the pictures got leaked online after about a month or two. Started getting a lot of text messages from random guys sending me dick pictures and whatnot, and telling me that how much is it for a night, and all these kind of things. And the next thing, it went on Twitter and it went on Instagram. It was crazy. I really went through really bad depression. There were multiple times where I started self-harming myself, and I ended up in a couple of suicide attempts because I felt like it was too much of a heavy burden for me. I couldn't really go to school because all my school friends somehow got the picture. Whenever I think of it, I get so mad sometimes because I felt that I should have done more. I could have gone to the police station, I could have got help, but then like I didn't really do anything about it because I was really young and I was really scared, and I didn't want my parents to know about it because I'm pretty sure they would have flown off the handle. I can say that because a parent knew and I was able to confide in someone, and because someone told me like, it's okay, and it's a parent, I kind of slowly decided to move on from it. But the trauma of like it happening, when I sit down and think about it, like whatever that happened is still there. Like I still feel the same anxious feeling, I still feel the same anxiety, and I still feel so mad because I have not got any closure from the guy. There are multiple times where I texted the guy asking, why did you do what you did? But whenever he knows it's me texting him, he tends to block me, and he just leaves me without any answers. But besides that, I think because I'm able to talk about it now, I've kind of already moved on from it. I'm opening up about it, which is something I've kept inside for quite some time, and it's because of this nude picture issue which I had since back then. A lot of people used to go around talking like trash about me, saying that, oh, she does this, she does that, this and that and everything. I was really scared to talk about it like openly, like make a video and talk about it, because I was afraid of being judged by people. Like, being the person I am now, talking about something like this, like a mistake you did long ago, can actually lead a lot of people to think differently of you. Like, oh, she has this kind of past, or oh, she did this before, she's not the person who she says she is and whatnot. But then I've seen like a lot of women who actually go through this on a daily basis. And I think someone needs to start talking about it openly so that other people can actually open up about things like this as well, as it's a very serious issue. It's not something simple. A lot of people tend to go through depression. So many have already lost their lives to suicide because of things like this, because they're not able to open up. And I think that what I did was actually a good move to help other people open up. After a while, I got used to it. I felt like if I was gonna, keep being in that whole loop of like, oh no, my picture's out there, I won't be able to move forward. I think that once a picture is out, it's out, and there's nothing you can actually do about it, no matter how much you try to tell people to remove or help you report. It's out there. Once it's out, it's out. So in the end of the day, you matter the most. If you have had your nude leaked before, or if you're going through it right now, I would say the safest thing to do is to make a police report, which is something I never did last time. It's always important to have a positive circle around you, or someone that you can really, really trust to talk about things like these. Be very careful and mindful of who you talk about things like this to, because once it leaks out, things can get really sour. The best thing I told myself that you can do is not repeat the mistake, and probably just let it go. And if it's there, it's there. It's an old mistake you did, and just move on. Thank you for watching this video, and this is In Real Life Malaysia.